Hello friends, this is Strength and it's time for more Code Realize Wintertide Miracles. This is Sholmes' route and it's really sweet so far. This is part 3, but thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know what you think, but I think Sholmes is really nice. Hearing the quiet sounds of her breathing as she sleeps, I can't help but smile. And so he took Cardia to a nice music hall to eat and performed for her, but then she got embarrassed and drank too much wine, and so she's kind of sleepy right now.
眠ってしまったか。まったく、言い逃げは卑怯だよ、カルディア。
And she told him she loved him and then fell asleep. I take my steps slowly, reluctant to part from this warmth. I mumble quietly.
きっとこれが愛しいという気持ちなんだろうね。
Being forced to live in solitude by her father's command. A monster girl who was deathly afraid of touching others. But who could possibly think of her as a monster seeing her like this? She would emerge from her isolation and smile gently beside me. Every single one of these steps are priceless to us. And that's why I can't give up. That's why I can't let a mere poison steal away this girl's smile.
手段はある。
Watson and Victor are doing their best to develop a medicine that detoxifies the horologium. So long as it's completed before the horologium becomes active again, all will be well. But if we don't make it in time, if such a scenario should occur, I'd have to...
やや、お久しぶりだね、シャーロック・ホームズ。
A voice from behind me suddenly taps me on the shoulder. I respond without turning.
遅かったね。待ち合わせ時間はとうに過ぎているよ。それとも、彼女が眠るまで待っていてくれたのかな。
まあ、邪魔するのも悪いかと思ってね。ほら、僕はこれでも空気が読めるから。
I can't tell whether or not he's being facetious. He pushes a small bottle into my pocket.
イタリア貴族、モンテクリスト伯爵の飛躍。頼まれていた品だよ。確かに渡したからね。
He's really trying to find a cure for Cardia.
ありがとう。相変わらず仕事が早いね。
何に使うのかはあえて聞きはしない。けど、肝に銘じておきなよ。それは劇薬の類だ。
重々承知の上さ。こんな代物、使わないで済むに越したことはない。これはあくまで保険だよ。
あっそう。何でも知ってますって感じで、相変わらず可愛くないね、お前は。
Indeed, fundamentally, it would have been a terrible thing indeed to ever have to use this medicine. What is it? But I'll do everything in my power. For her sake, and my own. Anything to never see cloud her smile she graced me with.
それじゃ、お邪魔虫は消えますよ、と。
The man's presence behind me slowly fades. One step, two, and then I hear him stop.
その子はとてもいい子だ。お前にはもったいないぐらいだけど、大切にしなよ、シャーロック。
珍しいね。あなたがそんなことを言うとは。
そりゃね、僕も人の子ですから、身内の幸せぐらい祈りもするさ。
Who was that? Turning around briefly, I catch a glimpse of his face as he left. Unable to determine whether or not that expression was a smile, I gently speak to her in a quiet voice.
何も心配はいらないよ、カルディア。絶対に君は私が。
Why must peaceful moments like these pass by so quickly? Just as a poet once compared time with the flow of a river, time can never go backwards. It will only ever flow forward. Mercilessly forward. I'm home, Sholmes. I've just returned to the agency after having completed the grocery shopping that has become part of my daily routine. I take out all sorts of tools, trying to put things away and tidy up the room. The new mop, a duster, an old cloth. That should just be about everything. Alright, Sholmes, I'm going to start cleaning, so why don't you go over to Watson's for tea in the meantime. But before I can speak my usual cleaning day phrase...
まあ待ってくれ。
Preemptively stopping me, he makes a cocky smile.
私はね、いつも思っていたんだ。君ばかりに掃除を任せて心苦しいと。
Are you going to help? But I have to earn my keep somehow. Besides, like Watson always says, it would be a waste of time leaving it to Sholmes.
そう、そこだよ。私が掃除の一つもできないのだと誤解されたままでは困るからね。
Misunderstanding? I think it's more like an objective fact.
ということでだ。今日は君が留守にしている間、私の手で大掃除をしておいたんだ。
What? Ignoring my response, Sholmes points across the agency. Documents and newspapers are still piled on the table. Dust still lightly coats the window frames. At a glance, it doesn't look like he's done much of anything.
わからないか。どうにも君はまだまだ観察力が足りていないようだね。本棚をよく見てほしい。本がタイトル順に入っているだろう。
Oh. I realize it as he points it out. Or rather, it should be a given that I didn't notice until he pointed it out. But it is in fact true the bookshelf is nicely organized.
驚くのは早いよ、カルディア。なんと、今日はきちんと洗濯物まで畳んであるからね。
I'm so happy you did your own. Alright, is that all?
おや、さすがだね。そこまで見抜いていたか。観察力がないと言ったのは取り消そう。そう。君の想像通り。今日は使ったコップを洗ってある。
He sounds so proud of that. It's funny. It's like, with his confidence too funny. With his confident declaration, somehow I get the feeling that his idea of housework is quite different from mine. But for Sholmes, this must feel like a life-altering step forward.
見ただろう。私とてやろうと思えばできる。今までは。
I see. Thank you for doing one dish and of all the rest. I don't have the heart to break it to him that those tasks are far more closer to daily chores than a proper cleanup. It seems that the great detective's common sense differs from that of society. This is hardly a new revelation. But why and how is he so unreliable when it comes to mundane tasks? At any rate, let me stop you there. Since you cleaned, allow me to prepare a snack.
おや、若奥様の手料理かな。男として料理に尽きるというやつだね。しかし、今日は私もやる気に満ちているからね。ここは一つ腕を振るって。
Stay. Like a dog. Dang, Cardi. That's kind of harsh. Stay. You've done plenty already. Really, a lot. Too much even. So leave the rest to me, please. I'm sure it wouldn't turn out into a biohazard like when Von Helsing cooks, but seeing him so eager gives me bad flashbacks.
カルディア、その様子では、君はどうやら私が料理の方も満足にできないと思っているようだね。
that quite in... Yes, she does. I can't deny it.
本気でそう思っているなら、それは私の思うツボというものさ。
What do you mean?
かのシャーロック・ホームズが料理の一つもできないはずがないだろう。君が尽くしてくれるのが嬉しくて、わざと家事がダメなふりをしていると。
So, what is it really?
真実は君の胸の中にあるよ。
Sure. It's a response completely inadequate from a great detective. I've only recently realized that Sholmes is surprisingly competitive. Or perhaps it's more accurate to say that he's surprisingly childish. Anyway, allow me to cook today. You can help me next time. Or never. Responding with a wiry laugh, I put on my poison-resistant cooking gloves and make for the kitchen. My past self wouldn't have even dreamed of cooking. My deadly hands could easily take a person's life from a simple touch. I can't touch anyone with these hands, let alone prepare for someone. I always thought it impossible. But now, the reason why I stand in the kitchen like this...
仕方ない。それでは今日は君の料理を楽しみに待つとするよ。
It's probably because it makes me so happy to see him smile. That said, what shall I make? First, I'll warm up the oven. Just as I'm pondering things, a knocking sound announces the arrival of a guest.
邪魔するぞ。
Who would that be? Vaughn!
久しぶりだな、カルディア。
Vaughn's here!
エルロック・ショルム。
It's good to see you, Von Helsing. But didn't you say you were still recovering? Are you sure you're well? The malice of the crime king, James Moriarty. Not only did it involve London, but the entire United Kingdom. Surely tens, perhaps even hundreds, fell victim to the malice. Abraham von Helsing was undoubtedly one of his biggest victims. Wait, what? Alistair? He's Moriarty? Moriarty, who sought people similar to him, murdered Von Helsing's family and exploited his resulting wrath. Von Helsing was manipulated at will by planting the forged will of revenge into his subconscious. Upon discovering that the mastermind behind it was his trusted friend, he found a shock. And so, until quite recently, he should have been continuing his recovery at St. Germain's mansion under the care of Delhi, but...
あまり人を病人扱いするな。精神的にはともかく、肉体に異常はない。いい加減、一日中ドラクロワの小言に付き合わされる生活にも飽きてきたからな。
He smirks as he says so and somehow looks calmer than before. That calm expression feels like a load off my shoulders. Alright, I'm glad you see me doing better.
ああ、それもお前たちのおかげだ。すでにワトソンにも会いに行ったが、その説はお前たちにも迷惑をかけた。謝って済むものではないが、すまなかった。
Van Helsing closes his eyes and bows his head. It surprises me to see him like this.
いや、謝る必要はないよ、バンヘルシング。ある意味、あの事件で最も苦しんだのは君だったのだから。
I can't believe that was Alistair. What?
自分が被害者だからといって、他人を被害者にしていい道理はあるまい。本当に、あの戦いで、ワトソンが死なずに済んでくれてほっとしている。
Van Helsing nods meekly and offers a wrapped object he's been holding.
詫びの品というわけではないが、せめてこれを受け取ってくれ。
What's this?
私が手ずから焼いたクッキーが入っている。
Poison! Handmade by Van Helsing. The moment I accept it from him, my arm droops down as though I'm holding a heavy object. Undoubtedly, they're quite unlike the cookies I know. Cookies?
ああ、少々焦がしてしまったが、自信作だ。後で味わってくれ。
He's so excited about them too.
今日のところはそれだけだ。また近いうちに挨拶に来るとしよう。
I'll try one. Once I've watched and analyzed the ingredients. Van Helsing puts his hand on the entrance door. Then he turns back to us.
今こうして全てが終わっても、私にはどうしてもわからないことがある。アレスター、モリアーティは結局何をしたかったのかだ。
さあね。それは地獄にいる本人に聞かねばわからないさ。そんなことより、君はもっと考えるべきことがあるのではないかな。
ああ、そうだな。私もこれからは自分に何ができるかゆっくりと考えていくつもりだ。
Van Helsing gives a composed expression like always. But I've heard from Victor and the others that the treatment for hidden strength takes a very long time and is extremely painful. Hidden strength, a cruel method of drawing out a test subject's potential by ways of stimulating trauma. However, this phenomenon can place a heavy burden on the subject's mental state and in some cases lead to complete addiction. Oh no, Vaughn! He's surely still fighting its side effects. James Moralty, the most notorious criminal in London's history, who spread malevolence, yearning for someone who understood him, driven mad from solitude. The man who engraved fragments of his malice in many people, including Van Helsing, even after death. Cunningly like a spider, and persistent like a snake, the venom he spread. I have no doubt that remnants remain somewhere in the city. Indeed, in that sense, our battle with Marathi is far from over. To expose the malice that left behind to the light of justice. Surely that's what Sholmes and everyone else must fight from here on. Cardia? What's wrong? Oh no. What? That's not good. It catches me off guard. The sudden pain in my chest forces me to lean against the wall and crumble to the floor. Oh no, it's blooming. The malice carved into my chest. The curse that someone left there. It begins to pulsate painfully as I'm tearing into it.
Cardia!
I can hear Sholmes from afar. Something begins to flow across my entire body. I remember this. This feeling, this pain, this fear of my body being recreated. Indeed, this is... No, Cardia! The sensation of my poison blossoming once more. That's not good at all. It should have ended. Everything I thought had ended. On that night, 6 months ago, on the roof of Buckingham Palace, the crime king, Sholmes' longtime arch-nemesis, had taken his own life. And we, who saw through his trap in exchange for his life, were supposed to have procured our futures. So, why then? Why am I having a dream like this now?
時間切れだ、カルディア君。
Alistair?
再び怪物として目覚めるまでのかりそめの平和は楽しかったかね。
Moriarty? My question becomes faint, the words not quite forming. He watches me, amused as I struggle amidst my suffocation. I thought, died.
化けて出たとでも思ったかね。これはとんだ言いがかりだ。私が言うのもなんだが、これはただのくだらない夢だよ。私を理解できない恐れから、君が勝手に作り上げた私のイメージ。いわばこの開口は、まあ、君の自問自答というやつだね。
And I suppose I have a pretty impressive imagination. The man who smirks before me, my eyes look so similar to a real person, it quite frankly irks me. I never thought you'd visit me in a dream like this. You must really enjoy torturing us.
それはホロロギウムの再稼働のことかね。別に私が意図したわけでもないが、まあ君が文句を言う気持ちもわかる。希望を与えた上で突き落とすなど、なんとも私らしい筋書きじゃないか。そんなに睨まれても困るな。長くないとはいえ、猶予期間は間違いなくあったはずだろう。ならば、その期間に対処法を見つけきれなかった君たちが悪い。私を恨むのはお門違いだよ。
Dream Alistair is evil. His amused laughter booms, and he stares intently at my face. His creepy eyes are reminiscent of a snake watching its prey grow slowly weaker.
それで君たちはこれからどうするのかな。一番簡単な手段は以前提示した通りだ。君が死ねばそれで進化は止まる。とてもシンプルでお手軽な結論だ。
I can't do that. I would have did everything back on the rooftop back then if so. But Sholmes told me that it's fine to live on. He told me that it's fine for me to love someone even if I'm like this. I decided to live, and I still intend to fight tooth and nail until the very end.
人間らしいことを言うじゃないか。まったく腹立たしいね、君は。まあいい。ならばもう一つ次善策があるよ。
An alternative. He flashes a smile eerily similar to that of the real Alistair.
今すぐこの町よ。ロンドンを去りたまえ。無論これはベストな選択肢ではない。だがベターな選択ではあるはずだ。考えてもみたまえ。君たちにとって最悪なのはロンドンの中心部で毒をまき散らす結末だが、仮に覚醒を迎えたとして人里離れた誰もいない土地ならば被害。
That's... I can't object, no matter how distorted with malice it may be, no matter how the words tear at me. What he proposes is by no means wrong.
君はホームズ君もワトソン博士も大切なロンドンの町も滅ぼさずに済む。ホームズ君は愛しい君を手にかけて これ以上の罪を背負わずに済む。ただ、君が少し我慢するだけで、誰にも見取られることなく、孤独に死んでいくだけでいい。
Well, this got super sad all of a sudden.
それは、誰も傷つかない、最高のハッピーエンドではないかね。
I wouldn't quite call that happy. Well, she woke up. The darkness that surrounds my eyes begins to slowly tear. I awaken upon hearing those venomous words. Is the tear that rolls down my cheek from the pain, the suffering I endured? Or from my sheer frustration? I can't quite tell.
カルディア、
Holmes, Watson, and Victor.
目覚ましたか、ジョーちゃん。痛むとこはねえか。
My head feels a little heavy. I try to maintain my consciousness as I shake my head, trying to rid my brain of its paralysis. My body is heavy, and my chest feels tight. Every time I move, a sharp pain shoots through me. My vision is cloudy, and I can hardly form a clear thought.
意識ははっきりしてきた？何が起きたか自分で。
Yes, I'm starting to remember now. As my memories return to me, I become as pale as a ghost. This horrific feeling threatens to eat through me and overflow at any moment. I tremble at this dreadful sensation I'll never be able to forget. Is it the horologium?
ああ、寝てる間に毒の強度も測定してみた。数値的にも前回測定時の3倍近い。間違いなくホロロギウムが活発に動き始めた証拠だ。
So it is. I'm not as surprised as I thought I'd be. I knew this moment would come one day. I just didn't think it would be today. Why now?
シュタイン博士、研究していた解毒剤の状況は？
原型は完成してる。だけど万全には程遠い代物だよ。この薬でホロロギウムの変質を促したとして完了するまでは甘く見積もっても1年。彼女が毒を抑え込めるのは毒素の増加が一定だと仮定しておそらく5日前後。
つまりはどう考えても毒が溢れる方が早いということか。
It's like there's nothing more we can do. Such is the atmosphere in the room. A silence falls over us that even the ever-cheerful Watson can't break. A minute, maybe even 2 minutes pass. Not a single person speaks. The first person who does speak in the end is Watson.
なんだ。ここで黙り込んでたって始まらねえ。今はとにかく時間がねえんだ。諦めるって選択肢がない以上、俺たちはあがくしかねえ。違うか？
うん、そうだね。薬の効果時間を1日でも1時間でも早めるように努力するしかない。
Right.
ほら、ジョーちゃんもそんな顔すんな。可愛い顔が台無しじゃねえか。前にも言っただろう。俺たちで絶対なんとかしてみせるってよ。
You're right. I made a promise to give you and Victor thank you kisses when the medicine is complete.
ほう、2人とも今引き捨てならない言葉が聞こえた気がするのだが。
He's kind of jealous, isn't he? Their faces.
僕は無実だよ。ワトソンが言ってただけで。
Oh, that's hilarious. The atmosphere loosens a little. Forcing myself to smile, I feel a newfound determination welling up within me. They're right, it's too early to give up. For better or worse, neither of my teachers, detective nor thief, taught me to give up. Then what can I do? I'll help however I can, experiments or research or otherwise.
そうだな。どうする、ホームズ？
ああ、いや、そちらに任せるよ。
That's suspicious.
そんじゃまずジョーちゃんは屋敷に行って仲間を連れてきてくれねえか。今はとにかく人手が欲しいからな。
Got it. I'll go as quickly as possible.
だったら僕もついて。
おっと、フランはこっちだ。時間ねえんだから手伝ってくれよ。
Yes, you need to be researching, Victor. Watching from the corner of my eye as Watson pushes Flash towards Victor, I hurry outside. Once Cardia leaves the clinic, it takes on an entirely different atmosphere. This time, the one who breaks the silence is Victor, with a puzzled expression.
どうして止めたの？ワトソン。今の彼女は身体的にも不安定だ。
俺もそう思ったけどよ。真っ先についていくべき相手がどうにも変だったんでな。おい、ホームズ。お前、ジョーちゃんがいると話しづらいことがあったんだろ？
どうしてそう思うんだい？
バカ野郎が。どんだけの付き合いだと思ってんだ。隠し事してるかどうかぐらい見りゃわかる。
Sholmes, silent up till now, raises his head with a dry laugh. Watson stabs his finger into his chest with a smile.
前の事件の時はよ。俺がお前と向き合わなかったせいで大切なものをさらになくすとこだったからな。だから今回は逃がさねえぞ。聞かせろよ。なんかあるんだろ。
For a moment, he's taken aback by Watson's words. As he might, he couldn't quite form his response for several moments.
ワトソン君にはかなわないね。
Sholmes removes a small bottle filled with a shining liquid from his pocket.
これを見てくれないか。
これは薬？
まさかこいつでジョーちゃんの毒が消えるのか？
だったらよかったのだがね。世の中、そうそううまくいかないよ。
What is that?
これは解毒薬などではない。むしろ、毒薬といった方が正しい代物だ。
I mean, it's not something he would drink to be poisonous like Cardia, right? No.
だが、医者の君たちなら知っているだろう。毒も使いようによっては薬となることもあるとね。
The fast pace of footsteps echo along the stone pavement of the city streets. Hurrying to the mansion, I look around. In contrast to the panic and nervousness I feel, the city is calm and peaceful. The people passing by are cheerful, filled with happiness and joy. It's hard to believe that only 6 months ago, the city was on the verge of destruction. No, even now it's on the verge of destruction. The baker that serves delicious loaves of bread calls out advertising their goods. In the plaza, the laughing voices of children. All such peaceful scenes, but once the poison starts overflowing, all will be lost.
今すぐこの町よ。ロンドンを去りたまえ。
In the past, I'd have almost certainly chosen that path. I'd hop onto the train at the nearby station, then in some remote part of the island where nobody lived, I'd hold my knees as I waited my end, regretting to have ever loved someone, just as Father warned. However, I'm not about to choose that now. Father, think I've become a bit more selfish than I was in the past. Ooh, that's why back then. Aww. Even though I knew I'd cause him great pain and harm, I couldn't let go of his hand when he reached out to me. That's why, back then. So pretty. Despite knowing that I'd bring an ever-present danger to London, I couldn't choose to take my own life. There's no doubt in my mind that it's all because I've learned of the joy of living with a person I love. I want to know more of the warmth of the person I love. I want to live. I have to remember to myself. Deep in the back alley, from a manhole with its lid ajar, a mournful sound can be heard. It's not the sound of flowing sewage, nor the sound of the murky air. Is that someone's voice? I don't expect many people would be inside a sewer. If so, they'd probably be a criminal or someone sort of a pariah. What the world? It couldn't be. That's just not possible. Jack the Ripper was undoubtedly caught by Sholmes himself. But what I heard was definitely the cry of someone driven into a corner. Should I go back and let Sholmes and the others know? But if there were a criminal like Jack hiding away in the sewers again, if that was a victim's scream, the situation calls for prompt action. I have no choice. Praying that someone will notice, I leave my handkerchief at the entrance of the alleyway. Then I throw myself into darkness of the sewer. Cardia! Landing on a wet path where water trickles, I grimace as I look around. That putrid smell that lingers in your nose no matter how much you're exposed to it. I can't help but recall the incident from before. No, I'll be fine. It's not like back then. This time I've made sure of my escape route, not to mention watching my surroundings. It'll be nothing like last time. And so, making use of everything I've learned since then, I begin my search. I quickly stumble upon the abnormality. Nemo? Nemo! Ah! What the heck? A single stroke of all my weight behind it jabs into the stomach of my assailant, who jumps out at me. It was quite the nice punch. Taking the image of Van Helsing flashing me a thumbs up and a big grin, I peer closely into the dimly lit corridor and find Nemo. Nemo! Falling face first into the sewage is a scientist whom I've seen before. Eccentric attire, distinctive goggles, and most distinctive of all, that booming voice that one can't possibly ignore. Indeed, I believe I've met him at the airship race, and his name is... Moe?
我が名はネモ科学の神に選ばれし天才科学者ネモ以前そう名乗ったではないかね
The Mo part of your name is simply what leaves the biggest impression. I think Mo fits him quite well, but he apparently disagrees. A few moments pass after I punched him. The self-proclaimed scientist stands up before me, shaking his head.
嘆かわしいね。まったくこれだから科学に寄与しない野蛮なる凡人は。 寛大なる私は君が持ってきたこのクッキーに免じてその罪を許そうではないか。
Cookies. Ah, Van Helsing gave us cookies earlier. I forgot all about that now. He's gonna die.
この舌がしびれて頭を殴られたような独特の味、インスピレーションがあふれるよ。
Why is he shaking like that? You're welcome. You liked him. Listening to him, it seems he's gone without a proper meal for quite a while. Watching as the scientist frantically stuffs his mouth with the cookies made by the culinary weapon we know so well, I throw out my biggest question. So, what brings you here, Nemo?
ほほう、聞きたいかね。知的好奇心に突き動かされたかね。私がここにいた理由、それは語るも涙、聞くも涙の壮大なるストーリー。
Give me the short version.
ここが、この秘密基地こそが私の家だからだよ。
In the sewers? Nasty. Your home? I glance around. I only just now realize it, but in the corner of the dim sewer is a construct of sort. Are you referring to that?
そう、あれこそが私が発明した新素材を用いた革命的な形態よ、住居。その名もダンボールハウス。
You are too excited about living in a cardboard house, Nemo. Wow. What's the glossary say? A paper product reinforced by overlapping coagulated paperboards. It circulates invented as inferior material for silk hats in 1856, but in skim stores, Nemo invented it. Oh my goodness. From here, Nemo's story takes a long-winded detour, so allow me to give a summary. Basically, Nemo suddenly lost contact with the organization that had been funding his research. Losing his livelihood, his lab, everything, he had no choice but to take shelter here.
あの段ボールも当初は帽子の補強材として開発し小金を稼いでいたのだが、これが意外とくるまって眠るとほんのりと暖かくてね。我が天才的ひらめきによりハウスとして利用したのだよ。
At any rate, I fully understand that you've been having a difficult time. But what should I do? There's no time to waste chatting in the sewer, but just leaving here would gnaw at my conscience, snapping me out of my indecision and suddenly an unexpected question.
それはそうと、その胸の宝石はホロロギウムだね。まさかアイザック先生の研究成果とこんなところで会えるとは。しかもじきに臨界を迎える状態と見た。実に素晴らしい。
That is not marvelous to me. How do you know about the horologium? You know about Father too?
当然、至極当然だと思う。私は先生の一番弟子だったからね。私もホロロギウムを入手したらやりたい研究はそれこそいくらでもあったのだが、こうして千載一遇のチャンスが巡ってきたというのに、金もない設備もないなんにもない。人生とは実に ままならないものだよ。
He is bemoaning that. In this enclosed environment, my eardrums hurt by at least 30% more than before. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to deal with Nemo's wailing, but if he's father's pupil, then perhaps. Gambling on a glimmer of hope, I speak to him cautiously. Nemo, are you familiar with the hieroglym?
私がホロロギウムに詳しいか。だって無論もちろん当然だと思う。この世界で先生の次に熟知している自信があるよ。ということで話を聞きたくばちょっとそれを見せてくれたまえ。
Alright. Although I feel rather intensely uncomfortable, I swallow my pride and expose the crystal in my chest, and then...
美しいね。これぞ科学の明星とも言える光。
A serious intent look on his face that betrays his manner of speech, Nemo studies the hieroglym carefully. What I'd like to ask, is there a way to nullify it? At this rate, the hieroglym will spiral out of control and spread its poison to everything around it. I was wondering if there's a way to stop it.
まあ、一番簡単な方法は君が死ぬことではないかと思うが。
That's not the option here. Preferably a method that doesn't kill me.
であれば時間をかければ方法はなくもないがね。例えば変質を促し別の物質に変える、あるいはエネルギーの変換効率を変える。だが臨界が近いこの状態では今さら無駄そして無駄。長期的にならともかく短期的に解決する手段などそうそうありえないね。
I figured I wouldn't find a magic bullet solution, of course, but being told such by a supposed hieroglym expert really drives the hopelessness home. Nemo was honest and blunt with no regard for my consideration, but it's easy to imagine that Victor and Watson were evading their answer for my sake and will arrive at a similar conclusion.
しかし惜しいね。ここに研究設備さえ整っていれば。
Nemo stares into my chest with glee. Then, drowning out his mumbles, the rapid pattering of shoes echoed throughout the corridor until...
カルディオ、話せ!
Yay, Sholmes arrived! And I'm actually going to end this episode here because it's been going on for quite a while. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I do very much appreciate it. And have an awesome day.